everybody, get on the bus. Get on the bus.
Cheer for your children.
Hey.
Oh, burn.
Spoiler alert. Welcome to episode 165 of Thanks for Watching. Yay!
165. Got it.
165. Recording on this Monday, August 2nd. It's
It is.
August already. Guess what? Just in time for hot August nights. Woo! We got heat.
Yuck.
It's amazing.
It's 94 degrees in my house right now.
Boo.
Oh,
Well,
ouch.
earlier it was 94. I don't know what it is currently, so disregard that last statement.
Got it. Okay. Currently, wow, that's mystifying, honestly. You almost need some sort of water spritzer to keep you cool.
Inside
So
your house.
Crackhead Blue has been using a water bottle to spray water on herself and the dogs, and me on occasion. And with the ceiling fan and all that, it's been working out.
Very nice.
Nice. I may or may not have seen a picture of that on
your-
Facebook.
Of your spritzings.
The spritzing and the mystifying joke.
Mystifying.
Ah.
I see what's going on.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's so
How
awesome.
could you listen?
Right. Hey, before we go into everybody's weekend, here's a milestone for y'all. We hit 6,000 downloads, everybody.
Wow.
Nice.
I know.
That's a lot of downloads.
That is a lot of downloads.
And
That's a
only
lot.
Half of them are DJ.
No.
Only
no.
4,500 of them are DJ, so we're doing good.
Right? Oh, well, only 165 of them, maybe. Oh, wait, 164. That's right. It wouldn't be 165 yet.
Not yet.
But that's not counting how many listens we've had on the YouTube and
The YouTube.
couple thousand we had before we switched to Anchor.fm.
Bravo. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching, crew.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for the downloads. Thank you for the listens. Thank you for the support.
We
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Very appreciative.
Appreciate
Very
it.
appreciative of this.
It's like appreciation, but with potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, count me in.
Yum. Well, how was everybody's weekend?
It was a weekend with
Yes.
days in it.
There were a
Yes.
couple.
There were two of them, in fact.
There were two of them, actually. Yeah,
Yes.
it's pretty neat.
Yes.
Yeah. We went to the theater.
What?
I know. I
Yeah.
can't believe that Joe and
I can't either.
Blue were
to be
the
honest.
first of us to
We
go
were the
back
first
to the
ones.
theater.
I thought for sure it would have been DJ, but
Oh, yeah,
I thought
beat,
so
6 months
too.
ago.
beat him to it.
I
him
was.
to it.
Oh, yeah, it's been so. I've had the itch. Like, I really gotta go. And I was thinking of that earlier today. Like, wait a minute. Joe went to the theater before I did.
That's
I did.
crazy town.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
Crazy town. Wow. How did it feel to be back in the movie theater?
It was so. The lobby was like, okay, masks on, right? Well,
Yeah.
not everybody's wearing them, so okay. I'm gonna keep mine on for now.
Yeah.
And then once we got to our seats, okay, we got all this popcorn to consume.
To shovel.
Yeah, to vacuum.
Like, just like it's snow, you have to just
Yeah.
shovel it.
Yum, yum.
Giant shovels of popcorn.
So we were eating our popcorn, and then like I noticed that not anyone was really wearing a mask inside the theater. And after Blue and I were done eating our popcorn, which was like before the movie was even 30 minutes in, because
Really?
you just
'Cause,
scarf it down while you're sitting there.
It's so
shoveling
yummy.
is very
Um,
important.
Yeah. We put our masks on
Yeah.
as we were sitting there. So I don't care if we look silly. That's just what we were doing.
You know what? I would do the same thing. So
It didn't
So,
look
yeah.
silly to me.
plus, nobody's looking at you; they're looking at The Rock.
That's
right.
true.
That's also true.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them for that one bit.
Not to say that you aren't a fine specimen of a man, but The Rock
Nah,
was
it's fine.
who everybody paid to go see.
Well,
The
of
Rock
course.
and Emily Blunt.
Hey, even I recognize that.
So,
you know?
there you go.
So, yeah, it was weird at first, but I was like, you know what? We could do this. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yay.
Look at
So,
that. Congratulations.
maybe another theater trip and another big movie comes out. Something like that.
Well, they're starting to happen.
They are ramping them up. So sorry, DJ, I beat you to it. I knew
can't believe it.
you were antsy to do that again, but you know we got you.
Well, Penny is she's really loving this staying at home thing and watching the movies on our own screen.
I gotta
So
say, I can't talk crap about it. I really enjoy being able to watch new movies on my couch.
yeah. I just wish it were cooler. I gotta cool down my movie room so I can just put the films up there.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. You have the capability. Just frost it up, bro.
I'm working on it.
Do
I'm
it!
working on it. There's so much going on right now. This is
I
probably
feel
the
it.
worst week.
The busiest week ever, I know.
Oh,
And then it happens to be Gish week too.
yes.
Why?
Oh my gosh, it's Gish week too. I'm
You
like,
guys are busy.
yeah. And me having a new job and learning all the ins and outs of that new job, and I'm finding out that the content of the job isn't as important. Well, it's important, but it's not as important as, say, the delivery of that content. It's
Okay.
fascinating. Like, you have to keep the students engaged.
Yeah, huh?
Because if they're not engaged, they're not inputting that.
Didn't you ever see Dangerous Minds?
I
What
have
about
seen
Sister
Dangerous
Act
Minds.
2? You gotta sing it to them. Or make
and
it
you know-
into, like, a poem or something.
Right, and I'm like, you guys haven't really met me before, have you?
Oh, goodness. This is
These
about to
poor
get real
kids.
weird.
Poor kids.
How was it? Are you looking forward to it at least? Like,
I am
The
looking
challenge?
forward to it. Absolutely. I
Okay.
can't wait.
okay.
Like, right now, it's just us newbies. I want to meet the seasoned professionals.
the crafty veterans. That's
That's
right.
right.
You got to learn the tricks of the trade.
Yes. And then from there, I can't wait to actually meet the kids. So that will be fun. Because that's what it's all about. You know, we're there to help these students learn
Stuff
content,
and things.
stuff and things, and also find a path in life that they really want to do. You know? And move them along the way. Here, you want to be a doctor? Here, go over to this side and there's biology and you learn about the cell and how they clump together and ooze out or whatever. And those of you who want to be actors, here, run out over here and pretend like you're a rock. But not the rock, because we've already got one of those.
We've already got one. That's true.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know that I would. I wouldn't know how to engage kids that I've. Well, that's not true. I guess I've never done like a school camp counselor or anything like that, or I'm not trained to deal with kids, right? But I mean, like everybody's got friends who have kids that are like introverted or don't want to really get involved in something, and you gotta like try your best, you know,
Yeah.
to engage them. So hats off to you, man.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Yeah, I think it's a big undertaking and it could be scary, but it sounds like you're ready for it, man, and you're looking forward to it with optimism, which is great. I think that's what is needed for that.
Yeah, I think the last 6 years have really opened up my eyes to the idea that I can probably engage almost any student.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can do it. It's just how much they will.
How the receptiveness of them, probably, right?
Right.
That, but also like how much face palming and
Oh,
like
DJ's just gonna pun them to death.
that is what I'm saying.
And I expect to see, the face palm. I expect to see eye roll. If
hard eye
I
roll.
don't,
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
going to
get
be
it.
disappointed.
I have no doubts. I mean, Natalie, and she's a teacher, and she gets eye rolls, and she's nowhere near the jungle cruisiness that you are.
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
It's a descriptor now. Jungle cruisiness.
Jungle cruisiness.
So,
But
yeah.
plus I have to work with adults, and I keep hearing stuff. Well, you have to get along with the adults too, and that's the hardest part. And I'm like, what? No.
I don't have to get along with them. F them in the ear.
They have to get along with me. I think that's going to be the
It's hard not to get along with DJ.
right.
He's just such a happy guy.
Happy guy.
Happy guy.
It's going to be fun. That's all I care about. As long as it's fun. If I don't enjoy it, then I'm not going to do it. I'm like, okay, let me go back. I'm kidding. I'm going to enjoy it no matter what.
I'll make myself enjoy it.
I'll make sure I enjoy it. Yeah.
I
But
will.
it's the last thing I do.
I'll die happy, damn it!
I will put the naked gun in my ear, so I will laugh every time somebody says something.
There you go. Just
Yes.
always have an earbud in playing some Weird Al song, and you'll be
There you
fine.
go. I hate these word crimes.
What are you talking about, Mr. McGee?
Yeah,
Nothing?
no, nothing.
Are you gonna go by Mr. McGee or Mr. DJ?
That's right, I
I
forgot, Mr.
I feel like we
DJ.
covered that, but I can't remember what your answer
We're going
was.
to try with Mr. DJ, but I think the adults will probably make it happen to be Mr. McGee.
No,
Which
they
is
wanted to
fine.
be nice and proper.
I can live with Mr. McGee, but yeah, I do like Mr. DJ. So we'll and some of the newbies really like it because when I say Mr. DJ, I always sign Mr. DJ,
Ah.
and they love the sign for disc jockey.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah. So
Real quick before we move forward,
okay.
Crackhead Blue posted a question. We
Yes.
kind of touched on it, but let's throw it out there for the audience as well. Is the debate question is what do we like better, going to the theater or kind of staying home? I know you touched on it briefly with what Penny likes, but let's get the audience to weigh in, and we can kind of read those answers off next week. I think that'd be cool.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
okay.
So you can put
Okay.
it on. You can
You're
put
right.
it on TikTok, DJ. You'll
Yeah,
be
so you
will.
put it on
pleased.
TikTok and
I'll-
get some answers from
I'll
it.
throw it on TikTok. Absolutely. Yeah,
So the
yeah.
debate is what's better, paying
Yeah.
for the movie experience, the theater and all that stuff, or paying for it, like say on Disney Plus or a premium streaming platform,
Where you
to
can
where
watch it in
not
your
only do you get to
pajamas.
watch it in the comfort of your own home, but you can watch it more than one time.
You can pause
You
it.
can pause it. You can rewind it. You can go to the bathroom.
You can
things like
stop
that.
it because
Yeah.
your dog started barking because
Right,
a rabbit
right.
farted in the backyard.
So
Yeah.
what do you think, audience? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. And that brings me to a news article that the movie we watched last time, what was it? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of the person. The gal who is Black Widow. What's her name?
Scarlett Johansson.
That's it. That was in my
You
brain
know,
too.
the
right there.
gal who was
Yes.
The gal who is Black Widow.
Yes.
and about a bazillion different other characters as well.
Yes, right, exactly. Well, she's suing Disney. I think I don't know if we talked about it last week. I think it's kind of new.
I don't think we did. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's suing Disney because she gets a portion of box office. But
yeah, that was part of her contract.
yeah, but are they not considering the premium access?
Well, think
Box
about
office?
it. When that movie was made, when it was originally supposed to be released,
Yeah.
all of this in-home premiere stuff was not a thing. It was all supposed to
Right.
be before the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not in her contract, I'm sure.
Right.
Right.
And the legalese that the lawyers can spin is go, well, this isn't box office totals. This is a home
Exactly.
premium. It's a completely different pool of money.
Yep.
So it does
True.
not count as part of their box office money.
But you know what might knock them out? What might make a lawyer go, wait a minute, so box office numbers get released to the public, and you release the first day's stuff to the public. Therefore, whatever you released is part of the box office numbers. I'm wondering if she had a good lawyer, she could probably make that work.
If only she had some money to pay for a good lawyer. Damn.
Right. I hope she gets.
Well, when
some.
they release those numbers, don't they specify that some of that is at home viewing?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, so that money's untouchable as far as the box office total would be.
Yeah, no, the home viewing. So the stuff that I report is strictly box office. It's not whatever's been streamed.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Even though they released all those numbers, because they're divided, I doubt
Right.
that they would even entertain the fact that, oh, you can have a portion of this at home streaming money because we're nice guys and we don't need it.
Yeah. Well, Disney is probably going to settle that one out of court, so nobody knows.
Well, I mean, everybody already knows, but yeah.
No. What I mean is, so nobody knows the exact amount that they're
Gotcha.
making. Yeah, because they have a way of finagling those numbers.
What?
But yeah,
A
they also
corporation knows how to keep its money to itself. How weird.
and Crackhead Blue adds in that they also said they wouldn't release it on a streaming platform until it had its box office run.
Oh, I see.
So
Interesting. Yet they did breach of contract.
well, because the circumstances changed and they
Yeah.
needed to make their money. So
Yeah.
it's a poop sandwich, and everyone's gonna have to take a bite.
Right. We've all taken a bite, honestly.
I didn't.
Yeah, I
Oh.
try not to eat poop generally.
That's true. Makes sense.
I mean, I try real hard.
I guess considering it all, I guess I didn't either, to be honest.
You don't even have to try that hard, Beth.
Right?
It's fairly avoidable.
It's not even a lot of work. It's just like, oop, there's the poop. Don't eat it.
Oh, that's poop. Don't eat that.
Yeah, good
Ooh,
point.
that smells not good. I guess I won't eat that.
I must have ate the strawberry sandwich instead, because
That's a better choice. Definitely
I
eat
had-
strawberries rather than poop.
I had a job. I bought a house mid-pandemic. I mean, that's good news, I guess.
Yeah, that's all good stuff.
Braggadocious.
That you're able to do it.
Sorry. In other news,
No one likes a braggart.
no, I know. I
I'm
am just
cool.
I'm just celebrating positivity. That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
See,
Celebrating
she
that strawberry sandwich instead of the poop one. In other news, there we go. Ant-Man 3 is now filming.
Hey.
Yay! So I'm excited about that. James sent over a neat little video that had a whole bunch of sequels that are coming out. Bring It On. They have like 5 or 7 videos. It's like a dance thing. Yeah.
Originally, it was a cheerleading movie.
Yes. I love
Is it not
them too.
cheerleading anymore?
Well,
No,
he
it
just said
still
it was
is.
dance.
Oh, okay.
Well, I meant cheerleading, but to me that's like a dance.
Okay.
Honestly. So Bring It On is now going to do a Halloween
Sweet Jesus.
version.
Oh,
so it's
good.
called Bring It On Halloween, and it's going to be a horror film. And then they might break off on that franchise and do some Bring It On cheerleader horror films.
And
Yes,
not really
because
horror,
there's
though.
definitely
let's
just
be real.
a criminal shortage of horror movies containing cheerleaders.
Basically, they're going to fix that problem.
Yeah,
They're gonna
definitely a
fix
problem.
that. Right? I know.
Oh, man.
I know. But hey, here's another one coming at you like 30-something years later. And even the main stars are probably going to be in it. Face Off 2.
With,
Yes.
with Travolta and Nick Cage?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
You are kidding me.
Nope. You could look it up. Check
With
it
a
out.
capital kidding. Wow.
I'm not going
That's
to
gonna
pun
be
you on that one.
That's got to be amazing, right?
Yeah, I am looking forward to that. Of all of them, that's going to be awesome.
I mean, I guess Pig really gave Nicolas Cage his second or third wind or whatever.
Yeah, right?
Wowzers.
Yeah. I can't believe that like original cast is going to be there. Like that's
Impressive.
very, very impressive. I'm curious. I don't even know how they could just keep going. I don't know. Anyway, Also, another Tron movie. It's going to be Tron Ares.
Wow. Okay.
And so there's no word if our guy, what's his name?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Thank you, Beth. I can't handle you not being on the show if I don't know what's I'm never going to know anybody's name.
That it does seem that way. But
Yes.
don't worry. Someday.
It does seem that way.
Right?
Wow.
Listen,
No, it just
listen.
seems that he feels
No,
like he
no,
can
no.
never know anybody's name.
No, I get it. It's funny. It's funny the way you said it. The way you said it was funny. That's all.
I mean, so here's the deal. Like, I'm being bombarded with information at this new job title. And so there's stuff, like, they're putting stuff in this cup and it's falling out. Like, wait.
Yeah, he's putting new things in one ear, and everything that is not vital to this minute is squirting out his other ear.
It's gone. Yep. So, I mean, luckily I remember the name John Travolta. I mean, that's
John
it.
Travolo.
And I don't even know why I would say it right now other than we talked about Face Off.
Because we were talking about Face Off.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, face off.
Yeah.
Fasoof.
So-
Fasoof. Fasoof. Face.
Fasoufy.
What else? Oh, James also showed me the trailer to the new Venom movie.
Wow.
So that's frightening. It looks very gross, but also looks good, I guess. So, it's what is it called? It's called Venom something of Carnage. World of Carnage. Anyway, it looks scary and yet
I'm
gross.
sorry that I didn't look it up. I'll be faster next time.
It's probably going to be very scary, DJ. You should go see it.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna see it because even the first Venom I kind of liked, but even that was still kind of ugh. I mean, he eats people. That's not
Well,
good.
so do dinosaurs. And you like Jurassic Park?
Yes. I mean, yes. Jurassic Park was scary. I
But
remember.
you love it.
I do love it. It's a different. I don't know what the difference is between a dinosaur eating you or Godzilla eating you or a man with a chainsaw trying to get you.
Well, I feel like you probably think that man with chainsaw is more likely
Oh,
to be
right.
something you would run into in this day and
Could be
age.
more. Yeah, could be something real.
Same with Jaws. I'd be
Yeah,
more afraid of
sharks.
Jaws because a shark is more likely to eat you by accident.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that's a thing.
Yeah.
Although, if they really did bring dinosaurs back to life with, mosquito and
Oh,
frog
dear.
DNA, I mean, that's a thing. Just saying. It could happen. Science is a thing.
Science is a
Life
thing.
finds a way.
Thank you, Jeff
does.
Goldblum.
Yes, chaos theory. Right there. Yes. One other thing, some local news, which is kind of cool. So next week, or next weekend, the film Coda comes out. That's that film about children with a parent that's deaf. A child of a deaf adult, basically. So that's a film that was in the Sundance Film Festival, I believe, and is also going to be on Apple TV. That's it. It's going to come out on Apple TV as well. But they're getting a pre-screening of the film on the 8th here in Las Vegas, and it's free.
Nice.
For anybody who wants to go and see it.
So anybody listening in the Vegas area, there you go.
There you go. You get to go see it. It's at the Suncoast. I can't remember exactly, but if you want to, let me know. 512 Podcasts, and I'll gladly let you know the location of that film. So, pretty cool. Someone's paying for it. I don't even know who it is. Like, they messaged us and said, "Hey, you want to tell your people? We'll gladly get the deaf community out there, and it's going to be open caption. Thank goodness." So we're doing that. We're letting the entire community.
That
know.
would be weird to have that movie not be captioned,
Right?
based on its subject matter. They're like, oh, We didn't spend the extra money to get that done.
We didn't think we needed to be that inclusive.
Well, there's a difference though between open captioned and just
Closed
having
captioned.
it captioned. Because so normally these do have captions. Like you can go and ask for a device and it like sits in your drink holder. Or if you're at Regal, they have glasses that you put these glasses on, and it has the captions on the little glasses, so you can
Dude,
see.
that's freaking cool.
It is actually pretty darn cool. I think it's nifty. So, but open caption means it's just captions on the screen like it's subtitles.
Yeah.
So, and those are rare. The deaf community really likes it better when the captions are on the screen.
Okay.
Because sometimes the glasses are a little heavy because, well, they're electronic.
Right.
So, and then, of course, then there's the little thing you stick in your cup holder, but now where are you going to put your drink? And then when you got the big popcorn, you go to get your popcorn, you spill the drink in your lap, and you go pick that up, and you're like, oh no, I got it all over my lap, and then your popcorn spills. And now you have this like popcorn soda stain all over you.
And then you're just like eating popcorn off the floor because you can't not eat the popcorn because it's
So
movie theater
delicious.
popcorn and just trouble. Got it.
Anyway, the point is, Coda is going to be open captioned and it's going to be free for vegans, Las Vegans. But actually, it could be in somebody else's
Did you
town.
just call them vegans?
Vegans, Las Vegans.
Las Vegans.
It was not. It was Vegans, Las Vegans.
Yep.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah. Something's falling out of my brain. I'm not sure what yet. But there's another. Whoop, there it went
It's
on the
called
ground.
gray matter.
Yeah,
You
probably.
don't need
All right,
Yikes.
let's move along.
Yes, moving along. Anybody else have any news? Because I've pretty much taken over all of the news.
I do not.
There was the trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, we did see a trailer attached to Jungle Cruise.
Also, I put it on the Marco Polo.
Also,
Yeah.
Beth put it on the Marco Polo.
It was so good. I can't
We can
wait.
talk about it at trailer time if we still have trailer time.
Yes, I might.
Trailer
We have a
time.
trailer listing. I just didn't put anything in it. But when I get to it, we'll talk about it. That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. More contact information. You heard me say it. 512 podcast. That's 512-763-2278. You can text us. Yeah, let us know what you prefer. Of course, the movie theater or staying at home and watching them on your premium sites. We have a website, tfwmovies.com.
I totally
Shout
saw
out.
that, Blue.
What happened?
She says Quentin Tarantino mentioned that if he did make a Rambo movie, which he most likely wouldn't get around to, but if he did, he would cast Adam Driver as Rambo.
It always comes back to Adam Driver.
Driver.
Oh boy, yeah. I bet he could pull it off too. I really do.
I think he could pull off anything he wants to pull off.
That is true. Shout out at tfwmovies.com is our email address. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is at tfwmovies. We also have Patreon. That's patreon.com/tfwmovies. Yeah. A lot of fun stuff you could do there, including you get to be on our Discord and listen to us live. And like today, hopefully you've watched the movie that we spoil today.
So I want to clarify on that.
Yes,
We're not
clarify.
just gonna launch right into spoilers.
No.
We're gonna discuss the movie,
Yes.
which potentially could spoil. We're not gonna just outright spoil the movie. So it's got to put a spoiler warning in just in case.
Right.
But I just want people to be aware that we're not just gonna arbitrarily spoil the movie and tell you about the whole plot. So
No.
just wanted to throw that out there.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you for throwing that out there. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
But you also get to be in our Marco Polo group where you get to, see us chitty chat about other things that happen throughout the week, which is fun. Like when you've listened to our show and you're like, gosh, I wish I knew what the Thanks for Watching cast was doing and all the fans. There's got to be a way. Dun, 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 it's Marco Polo. That's right. You'll get to hear us talk about just things like I made a a keychain on the printer, on a 3D printer
3D
today, this
printer?
weekend. Yes, thank you. And it was nifty. It was pretty nifty. So, and I put that on the Marco Polo.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did, and it was very nifty.
It's very nifty. That's right. So that's it. That's all of the contact information that I've got for now.
Yeah.
More to come later. In the meantime, we're going to discuss this guy. He was born in 1944. He was born in Ammanford,
I'm not going to
Carmarthenshire, Wales. Did I say that right?
Sure.
Okay, good. So,
What was the second word?
Carmarthenshire.
No.
It's probably
Probably Carmarthenshire.
Yeah, they don't really say the Shire part of it.
They don't. But it sounds cool, honestly.
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Sure.
He was born in Carmarthenshire, Wales.
He was born in Wales. He's a Welshman.
In Wales.
He's a Welshman.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. And a fun little thing, he was raised in England, Africa, and Wales. Wow.
And
he
England.
Yes,
England.
he divides his time now between LA and the Isle of Man.
He does.
Yes. And by the way, like, just so you know, I have to tell you, I did steal that from IMDb.
Good job.
Yeah, so it's not something that I knew other than
You
what
know,
I read there.
I think that you pulled it off really well.
Thank you. But, you know, I got to cite my sources, right?
That's right.
If I
You're
don't...
a teacher now. You got to make sure you put in
Yes.
your bibliography.
Bibliography.
Right? He did bibliography.
Sure you give
Hey.
credit to credit who's due.
I paid for easybib.com, just so you know. When I went through school, it's like, you guys are gonna do my bibliography. I will just input the information, and you make it all look good, and they did.
There you go.
Doesn't mean you have to do it, kids. You have to do it the right way. Oh boy. All right. Okay, so that person is none other than John Rhys-Davies.
Good job.
Yay! Thank you. So I will start with Crackhead Blue like we always do. And she puts the Indiana Joneses.
What? Those are terrible films, and I hate them all.
Oh, Dawn. I wish she could take it back, but we
No,
can't.
don't. It's fine.
She won't delete it. It's on this anyway.
It's sarcasm anyway.
That's right. Lord of the Rings.
Precious is.
And Princess. Sorry.
What?
He was in the Princess Diaries. He was in the
And
second
Princess
one.
Diaries. I don't know if it's both of them.
I think it was
but,
just the second one.
Yes.
His
I think it
mean
was,
uncle
yes.
of Chris Pine.
That's right. So, yeah. So that was her list. Thank you, Cricket Blue.
Good list, Blue.
That was a good list. I'm very happy with it.
Oh!
Whoa.
Why are you owing, Blue?
Because we're happy with their list.
She just in the chat. Oh!
Oh!
Exclamation point.
Or, oh, you're on my list already.
I think he's
What?
just in the first one. She wasn't sure about the Princess Diaries.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought
Let
he
me
was in the
double-check for
first
you.
one, too. Yeah.
Internet movie data, Beth.
That's
Is
right.
on the case.
Woo!
She's
She's
good at
on
this
the
game.
case.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to
all
the
right.
next one while we're looking that up.
So, yes, the TikTok group at Mo _ the Prof HG. I'm sorry, HJ. Boy, what was I thinking? Says he has an amazing. He was amazing in Gimli. I'm sorry, Gimli.
As Gimli?
Gimli.
Oh my goodness. Hold
Yeah,
on.
excuse me. Yes, Gimli, but he cracked me up as the uncle in Princess Diaries too.
Oh,
There it is.
No.
That's it.
Beth.
Okay. And then his voice acting skills
Beth,
are
come over here
legendary.
for a second. Beth,
Okay, what's up?
Excuse
What's
me.
up?
Beth, what are we
Yes,
going to
Joe?
do about that? What are we going to do
We're
about that?
going to mock him mercilessly for it
That's-
in a minute.
I don't think he can
Welcome.
hear us right now. So
No, he
it's
totally
my
can. I mean, he's totally
Okay.
on his own world.
Yeah,
But
I don't.
so
I mean, come
do
on. How are you
we-
gonna mess? How am I
okay.
gonna mess Gimli up? I mean, how
do you
gonna mess
have a 20-sided die on you? Let's
I'm-
roll for it.
Oh,
I
dear.
don't have a 20-sided
Oh,
die,
hold
but
on,
I
I
can
do.
do. You do a random generator if you want.
Oh dear.
Where's my dice? I had one. Damn it. Just a minute, DJ. I'm having
Yeah, we'll be right with you, Deej.
technical
One sec.
difficulty real quick.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Gimli.
All right.
Yeah.
Jamili.
Oh god.
You're not making it better.
Versailles.
Not at all. Oh my gosh. Okay.
We'll let this one go just for now.
Thank you. Okay. At Korean
that.
Young. Yes. Oh wait, this one I don't know. Is he the guy from Sliders? Yes, he is the guy from Sliders. Yes, I think I've watched a couple episodes of Sliders too.
Jerry O'Connell Sliders?
The TV show.
Yeah.
Do I have that right, Beth? That's Jerry O'Connell, right?
Yeah, it's Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know he was in Sliders.
Yeah.
That's
I watched a few of them. I watched a few
me
of
too.
them.
I watched
too.
I've been known to put some sliders in my eye. That sounds horrible.
Well, out of context.
Sounds like someone's putting mini hamburgers in their eye
Mini
holes.
hamburgers right in your
And
eye
yes,
hole.
he
yeah.
was in sliders.
Excellent.
Yes. It's funny.
No
I
idea.
knew that too. Like.
Yeah,
it
you don't
wasn't
know
until-
who you can't read Gimli, but you know that he was in Sliders. Just at a random show from 1995. Well played, sir.
Not the biggest Tolkien event in history.
One of the biggest film trilogies of all time.
All time.
But that's fine.
All right. All right.
Oh
yeah.
wait,
Well,
his name was
guy.
Gimli in that.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That's it. I was giving you the benefit, DJ, and now you've gone and thrown it on the ground. So now, free game. Everybody just mock the crap out of DJ.
Ready, go. Okay.
we've done, we've done enough.
Time's up. Oh my goodness. Okay. On Instagram, Yuba Dave sent in. He says, "I am Patrick." I mean, that's the name of the film.
Yeah, he plays old Patrick.
Old Patrick. That's right. That's right. So, so now this is a new spot. So, James is going to give us some insight.
The amazing actor John Rhys-Davies has been around for a long time, both as an actor and a voice actor. I first actually saw him in Raiders of the Lost Ark, a classic. And there's also Waxworks, which is a Halloween must-see every year for me. He's got, obviously, the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, obviously, of course, he has that. He was also in a bit with Krog Mandoon. It's an adult fantasy. It's a stupid show, but it's funny. It's just stupid enough it's good. He also was in Sliders, and I didn't get to see the whole episode or the whole season of that. But from what I did see, he to me anyway, he gave off the strong vibe of his role from Indiana Jones, where he was like the scholar mentor. I got that part out. And as far as voice acting, I normally don't mention voice acting. However, he has one particular part that stands out for me. He did the voice acting for Gargoyles, and with his distinct voice, and I just love that anime. His presence is very well known in that one. Yeah, he's done a lot of other movies and stuff, a lot of period pieces and like fantasy role movies and stuff. I can't really think of all of them offhand. But he's got an exceptionally long career and a lot of good quality roles in there. As always, for Beth, Joe, and DJ, thanks for the podcast, and have a wonderful night and a wonderful show.
All right.
Very nice.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James. Boy, he sounds better reading it than I do. So, he had another take. The second take was really funny because in the background, like he's saying this, and all of a sudden you hear in the background, "Wah!" It was his kid. His son was just yelling. It was awesome. I thought, and he did so well trying to just. He was like one of those newscasters where there's people in the background yelling, and he's got this compunction.
Compunction?
Yes, thank you.
Composure?
Composure, thank you. Composure, like nothing's wrong, nothing to see here, and it was so funny. It was awesome. But
Good
yeah.
job, James.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you
was
for that.
awesome, James. So, yeah. I hope we get a lot more of those because that's really nifty. So, anyway, let me get over my notes because I think that's everybody
Okay.
that watches, listens to, or interacts with the show in some way. Yay. So, thank you for all that.
Good job, guys. Good lists.
Yeah, excellent list. Now let's the cast list go. I'm just gonna roll the dice and say I go first.
Okay. Natural
Yeah.
20 for DJ.
Yes, there
Those
you go.
dice are fixed.
right.
Weighted.
Waited. So, I'm gonna go with the Indiana Joneses. I really especially liked him in the one the what was it?
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking of the latest one, not the skull one, but the other one right before
The Last
that.
Crusade.
That's the Last Crusade, yes.
The one with his dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Pretty good. Aquaman,
Good.
I like that one. Lord of the Rings is although I can't for the life of me remember his character name.
Oh, yeah, it's Ralph.
Ralph. Spangler. No,
Nope.
wrong one. The Kingmaker,
Okay.
the Princess Diaries. He actually was in an episode of Voyager, so I'm going to TV now, just so you know. I really liked Voyager. I love Voyager, so just the fact that he had a part in it just makes me happy. And then a show I watched all the time, and he voiced Thor,
Ah.
Fantastic Four. So, loved that. I didn't realize he voiced that until I was looking him up, but yeah. And that's it. That's all I got.
That's a good list.
That is a fun list. Thank you. Thank you. Beth, what's your list?
Well, I mean, Indiana Jones is obviously, well,
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
not in the second one, is he? I don't think he is at all. So one
Nope, just
and
just
three. Yeah.
Lost Ark and Temple or Crusade.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings is, he played Ralph.
Yes. Ralph Macchio.
Nope, he was in Victor Victoria, which is a movie that I really, really enjoy. And if I had
yeah.
this run around, you guys would be watching it.
Victoria.
That's good stuff right there. Also, Sahara, which is lots of fun. King Solomon's Mines. But the real winner, the one that hasn't made it on anyone's list yet, and I don't think it'll be on Joe's, he starred in a short film that plays before Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Island
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
and I freaking love it.
Oh, it's actually really good.
That is really good.
Turning suddenly and dropping suddenly. So good. So much fun. And no matter how many times I've ever been there and been on that ride, I'm always so happy to watch that video.
Yeah,
So that goes on my list because, I mean, he's the star of that film.
that's true.
I-
It
you
is
know,
his movie.
I was always upset when we had to go. We were like in the quick line and we just
Yeah,
passed
and you
it
didn't
up.
get to watch the whole thing.
I was so disappointed.
I know.
It's really good.
Yes.
Good watch.
It's that's an award winner.
Yes.
How's your list looking, Joe?
So mine's pretty much the same. However, I am not gonna just say the Indiana Joneses and the Ringses. I'm gonna call out specific ones.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Fellowship
Okay.
of the Ring, Last Crusade,
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
but Lost Ark is my favorite performance of
Yeah.
by Sala.
So good.
Yeah,
Asps. Very dangerous. You go first.
yeah, bad dates.
Bad dates.
Bad
Good
dates.
stuff right there.
So there you go.
Good choices.
Excellent. So those are the films that we all love to watch. Well, and a couple of TV shows in the mix. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah. Check it out if you get a chance to. Because some of them are online. I think all the Indiana Jones ones are on Showtime if you have it. So check it out there. Sorry, I know you, Beth. You don't have it.
I don't have that, but I do have the DVDs, which means I had to plug my DVD player back in.
You know, it's so funny you say that because I had to do the same thing.
Right? It's like, dang it!
That's pretty funny, actually.
I was like, and we have this Pirates of the Caribbean DVD,
DVD
player.
player?
Yeah. So
I have that too!
do you? And so I put it in, and it's like it's going, but every once in a while there's a pause because the DVD player is so old.
So old, you have to
Yeah.
like take it out and make sure the little laser mirror is in the right place, blow on it, poke it with a pencil. You're fine.
Oh, I didn't do that. I just waited. I'm like, okay, I'll wait. And it's just like paused where it's at. And I'm like, okay, I get it. And then it goes, and I'm like, yay, we're back into it.
Hey, that was the perfect time to go to the bathroom. I didn't miss anything.
Right? So it was pretty good. Yeah. All right, it's time for stuff we're putting in our eyes. And we'll start off with the alphabet movie Soup, which was an S film brought to you by Joe.
Yeah.
Tell us what you picked, Joe.
So I picked Skater Girl. It's
You
about
did.
a young lady who discovers skateboarding in India, where there is no skateboarding that has been accepted as a, recreation thing to do.
Right.
And all the kids in the village start skateboarding because of a couple well-placed people that are just happen to be in the country at the time,
Having
having
an eye
adventures
towards
of their own,
helping
right?
the kids.
Right? They want to help kids out. Bada bing, bada boom. Skater Girl.
Skate park.
Ta-da!
Skate park.
Yeah, the skate park. I was wondering, they were building the skate park in the film. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, how much of that was the real footage of them actually building this thing?
Well,
So
at the
I
end,
looked. Yeah, they tell you that at the end. But I also looked into it, and yeah, that was actually the skate park they built. It wasn't
That's
just
cool.
a movie set. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nifty.
Yeah.
I do remember that in the end. It was a rhetorical question.
Sorry.
I was going somewhere with that. but
Sorry.
that's-
A lot of the
No,
time when
so-
you ask a question, you expect me to answer it very quickly. So
I know, right?
This is true.
The
This is true.
one time.
I'll keep my
You
mouth
have
shut.
done that yourself.
No. Keep rolling the dice. Do it the right way.
Do it the right way.
No, I don't know. There's no right way. Yeah. Yeah, it was fascinating. I enjoyed this film. In fact, I watched it before you picked it.
Okay.
It was funny. I thought it was funny. I was like, wow, I can't believe I picked one before it was picked. But anyway, it was really good. I really liking this film. There were a couple of things that I thought were just really good. Things that happen, like they mentioned stuff right before. Like I was telling Penny, I was like, wow, she's really changing the whole town there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they mentioned it, like, be careful, because if you keep doing this, you're gonna change the whole town.
My favorite was she says, "I'm not trying to disrupt anything." She gives like 18 kids skateboards. The guy goes,
Yeah.
"You gave kids skateboards. You're disrupting everything."
Everything.
And
yeah.
then there's like a 30-second montage of kids just crashing into shit.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
That
I
was
loved it.
amazing. Yes.
So good.
I loved how that near the end or not near the end, but like after like all the accidents and all these things happen, and it wasn't until then that they decided, oh, maybe we should give them shin guards and
Right? She twists her ankle and they're like, "Oh, maybe safety gear."
safety gear.
Otherwise,
No.
just hurtle yourself around a giant.
Hey, when you're on a shoestring budget, sometimes
concrete.
safety has to get thrown out the window. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
Make sure you get new grip tape, but also
Yeah.
you don't need a helmet. Head's not important.
Right. Yeah. But it was a really good story. I think I
was a
really
good
liked the story. It was well done. Even for being low budget, it was well done. Like they had really good footage. They had a neat town. I thought it was a neat town. And it was a neat insight into the culture that
Yeah.
like I don't really ever get.
It was a feel goody movie too. Like it felt good. You know, it was a good story.
I mean,
There's a
there were
little
some
bit
parts that were less feel goody.
yes, but in the end, you know, you feel pretty
Joe
good
knows
about.
what I'm talking about because I was watching it today and I Marco Polo'd him going, wait, what?
Yeah.
About a couple things, which I won't tell you what they are because I
Nope.
am not
Watch
a
the movie.
spoiler.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, watch the movie.
It's a good movie.
It is.
Yes.
And it's on the Netflix.
It is
So-
Netflix.
For those of you that have Netflix, you will like it. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's it. That was the movie. Check it
Cool.
out.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is. It is subtitled, just so you're aware. So, I mean, I don't think it's inappropriate for kids. I just think that if they can't read it, then they're going to be
Be a little lost potentially.
Yeah.
There'll be some explaining you'll have to do.
Yeah.
So, but nonetheless, it'll be good, and it'll be good for the kids to see it anyway. Just to, you know what? Here, look.
So I'll have you know, I almost chose a movie that probably would have killed DJ, to be honest.
No.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
What?
What were you thinking?
Sleepaway Camp.
Oh.
Sleepaway Camp. I've
Have you never seen it? Have you never seen it?
Of course
No.
he's never seen it.
Ooh.
Of course he's never seen it.
Oh,
I've never even
man.
heard of it.
Oh, Beth, you've seen it, right?
Of course I've seen it.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
man. That would have been great.
Would have been great. I don't think so. Sounds to me like it wouldn't have been great at all.
It
would've
would have
been great for us.
Awesome. I mean,
Aha.
yeah.
Okay then. Well, hey, how about this? Let's rate Skater Girl and get off of that other one.
Okay.
I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna rate it an 8.
Okay.
I liked it.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll give it a good 7.
Nice.
Okay. I'll give it probably a 7 also.
7, 8. Yeah. Cool.
778.
Oh, all right. And so as far as Alphabet Movie Soup goes, that's it. So, but we also put something in our eyes we all watched.
That is true.
And
We
that
did.
That is true.
That is the Jungle Cruise.
Jungle
before-
Cruise.
Before we go any further, we're gonna put in. This is a spoiler alert, y'all. Spoiler alert.
The discussion moving forward could potentially spoil the movie for you if you have not seen it.
Yeah. So there you
There you go. I think we're good.
Yep.
We are good. So Jungle Cruise with The Rock, and the backside of water. By the way, I was cracking up during this whole film. I watched it twice. I
Oh,
ended up watching it twice. I thought it was amazing.
I thought it was pretty great.
yeah. I love the way it started. Like,
With the Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
well, yeah, but the heisty stuff at the beginning. I
Oh
thought
yes.
was
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool. It was very Indiana Jones to me.
It
Yeah,
really
it-
was.
This entire movie kind of felt like Indy, the Mummy, Pirates, and Jumanji had a baby.
Yes.
Oh yeah, huh?
Very much so.
And with a side, and DJ is in there too. But that's the Jungle Cruise.
All the puns. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That
the
was awesome.
unapologetic garbage jokes.
I
love it.
I was like, DJ's gonna love this.
Oh, it was.
As
The
we were
only
watching
way
it.
it would have been better would have been if they looked at the camera when they said it.
I know. Oh my gosh, that would have been amazing. But yeah, it was very fantastic.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty great.
I liked pretty much everybody's acting was great.
Yep.
Um,
Paul
Some of
Giamatti
the,
was pretty funny.
yeah, he was very fun. Some of the monstery stuff, I was kind of like, okay, you know. Some of it I was like,
I thought
kinda-
it was pretty funny that the big guy thought he was delicious.
Yes. That
yeah,
was
that
pretty funny.
yeah. I don't know. Some of it's you got to suspend disbelief quite a bit for some of that to work.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
not that I have a problem doing that. It just some of it was kind of like, all right, I guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
Well, everybody
I,
had a thing.
Yeah.
and just the boy at the end of the cruise, by the way, the very first cruise. With
the
all the kids,
one who
was secretly 45 or
Yeah.
54 or whatever it was.
That's
I didn't
funny.
think anything of that until the end. And I'm not going to say any further than that because I think that might be a major spoiler. But
Yeah, okay, good.
but I think that was just like, I get it.
You're all, I see you.
Yes. So, but I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Oh, and the African Queen. That one also had some baby feels in there.
yes.
He's all, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm saying when we put together all of the pieces that made this movie, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine.
Who doesn't? I do.
I know you do.
Okay.
It's all right. Just keep going.
Okay. Well, anyway, what else can we say about this film? This is
Well, it was very funny. And
It
also,
was.
it was pretty well written.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Go ahead.
With the Aborigines, with the like when you make us do all this stuff, I loved that Trader Sam was a woman. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
And
That
then
was really neat.
She traded. That was pretty great.
Yes, she did. That was so cool. And then the club scene, the golf club. It,
Yeah, I
that,
was telling Joe that I was just like,
Yeah.
Adam.
I like how they got around like kind of a social commentary thing without really heavy-handing it, which was pretty good.
Which is saying
With the
something.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
thought that was
Disney's
great.
not always super great at that.
Yeah. I thought they did a good job with that one.
I thought the brother was hysterical.
He was a highlight, I think.
So
honestly. Like
funny.
initially, you're like, man, this guy's gonna be the downer, right?
Yeah, this
He's
guy
gonna
is
be
a major
the stick
like,
in the mud,
thorn in the foot.
wet
but
blanket.
for sure.
But no,
Yeah.
it was hilarious.
He was
he
super
was so
funny.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
So
He brought a
Crackhead Blue
lot.
offers that they could have been a little more straight up with what they were insinuating with his story, which they could have been
They
a little
could've.
more upfront with it.
Yeah.
But I think they're trying to walk a fine line with, so Crackhead Blue says they were a little too safe with it.
Well-
Again, when you're looking at your profits and then you're looking at how quickly everybody is to, voice their
Poo-poo your stuff. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
look what
They played
happened
it
with
safe.
LeFou and Beauty and the Beast, and it was a big
Yeah.
hullabaloo. And
Yeah.
Right. And then also it was a period piece as well. Like they really made it clear she's not wearing a dress. She's wearing pants.
Yeah.
You
Which is
think?
not-
You think
yeah.
they made that clear? You
They-
got that, huh?
Right? And Skippy was hilarious. I
Yeah,
mean,
I liked the nickname situation.
I did too. It was pretty. I mean, the whole time.
Yeah.
It was good.
Continuing.
It was so good. But I mean, it was sort of a self-aware thing with all the taboos. A woman can't be in here. You're wearing pants.
Yeah, she's a troublemaker.
Yeah.
She was
So,
feisty.
She was.
Yeah.
She's a spicy lady.
I don't have to listen to these old stuffy
These
dorks.
old farts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick it up your association.
Yes.
Whee!
And the challenges that she did, like what was the thing that she was gonna eat and he was just like, I can't remember what it was that he said, but then she's like, she just sticks whatever it was right in her mouth and just eats it.
I don't remember that.
And you watched it twice. I think you're talking about the brother drinking the drink
No, he was
that
drinking
was
the
made
spit
from
or the
fermented
saliva or
spit,
whatever.
which is a real thing.
Yeah.
You're
No,
talking
it
about
was
the
before that.
piranhas?
Yes, the piranhas, and then maybe it was the made of blood. What's that flavor? It's blood.
Yeah, that was that.
And he was being like snarky, and she's like, "Well then, fine." Eats it.
Yeah, she didn't back down from anything.
No, she
No.
didn't.
So, well, maybe one thing, but then she didn't. She did what
Right.
she needed to did. So,
Yeah, she did it.
good for her. Way to go, pants.
Yeah,
Good
way
job,
to go,
Pants.
Pants. She was.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it
Well done.
immensely. What would you
Little-
rate it?
Okay. Good. DJ, go ahead.
Wow. High. We're going like 9. If they looked at the camera, it would be a full-on 10. But it had everything I love. Like, it had slapstick.
It was the Jungle Cruise.
And every time she goes down the line and slams into the blanket and then hits the end of the dock and slams into whatever those not very comfortable looking pillow things are, I laughed.
Supplies.
I laughed. And so, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's a full-on 9. It was well done. Well done.
I thought it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. What did you think, Joe?
I'm going to give it high marks. I'm going to give it an 8. It did feel a little long at times. Like,
I agree.
Like right after the second act, I felt like, okay, they're going to be wrapping this up pretty shortly here, but there's like one more big set piece that they had to get through that I felt was like, okay, we probably could have done without that one. But
yeah. Okay.
I'll give it an 8. The humor was great. I love The Rock from, I was a big Rock fan when he was wrestling, and then I think he's made a great transition, 15 years ago from that to acting.
For sure.
Emily Blunt was amazing in this. I think she was really funny.
Did you just say that, DJ?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Just.
Okay.
Yeah,
the brother was a hidden gem.
Yes.
This guy's hilarious. And I love the fact that he was laughing at Skipper's puns at first.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Skipper's like, "Oh, I got one.
I got me an audience." Hey,
yeah. And it was so funny, man, the way he was doing. And yeah, I think that's when the audience maybe turned like, "Okay, this guy's not so bad."
Yeah.
So
that was pretty good.
That's my take.
Okay. All right.
Great popcorn movie. Good fun.
It's a shoveler.
Just shovel it in.
Shovel it in.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, that's the end of the spoily parts.
That's right.
Yeah.
We actually didn't even spoil that much.
No, not too much.
We did pretty well.
Yeah, we did all right. I think we did all right. And it did make sense after watching the film, the event they had on Emoji Blitz.
Oh, yeah.
I was playing the game and I'm like, I don't get it.
What does this have to do with anything?
Yeah. And I hate that part of the game. Whenever they do that part of the game, I hate it.
I kick a pile of ass at that game. I'm so good at that minigame. Oh.
I'm so good.
I routinely get 25 to 30 clears on a game.
I have no idea what you guys are talking
about. On the clear game. And then I usually have the ×2 character, so I'm just like, ooh, ooh! I go through that world like something really fast.
Yeah.
I'm not good at all the other games, but that one I'm really good at. Sorry to brag.
That's okay. I hate that game. I just you see the thing about to explode, and I'm like, no, and there's nothing I could do about it. My anxiety just goes.
Aww, gotta take anxiety medication to play a game. That's not a good situation.
No, it's terrible. This is why I'm not a gamer. Like,
for sure.
There's so many things out of my control that I'm like, I can do better.
Nope, I could just watch a movie and no anxiety.
Yes, movies are great. Speaking of which, Beth, what have you been watching?
Well, we've been watching the Olympics, and we watched the Jungle Cruise, and we watched The Skater Girl, and I found a... Oh my goodness, I'm going to burp again.
Do it.
Nope, saved it.
Dang it.
Found a show on Discovery that's something about secrets of shipwrecks, and I started watching that for about 25 minutes before I fell asleep. And thanks Discovery Plus for just keeping rolling, and went through the whole season because it's only like a half-hour show. While I was sleeping. But other than that, I haven't been watching a whole lot because this week has been a little bit bananas crazy.
And it's about to get worse.
Yeah, it's not going to get any better.
Shipwrecks are
soon,
cool.
So. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, they have a bunch of dive footage and they're looking at the actual shipwrecks, and I dig it. The first episode is about there's an unidentified wreck off the coast of Florida, and they're like, where did this boat come from? It's huge. It's a big cargo ship. Why doesn't anybody know what ship this is? And they're like, wait a minute. Did it like come back out of the Bermuda Triangle?
Wow.
So they're trying to figure out what the heck this, like, identify it, and and then I fell asleep.
Huh.
So I'm sure the rest of the series is really good too.
Probably good, yeah.
I'm going to have to watch it again when I'm done with the podcast. I'm going to go turn it on probably.
And where is this at?
It's on Discovery Plus.
Okay. I don't think I have that.
It's okay. We'll set you up.
We can set up.
It's cool.
Just follow me around to the back of the van here. And,
That's
we'll
right.
set up.
I got this streaming service fell off the back of a truck.
Yeah. Don't ask where it came from. Just look it up. All right. DJ, what have you been watching, man?
Oh, my goodness. I watched...
Unless, Beth, you weren't done. You were done, right?
Yeah, I was done.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, I watched Ghostbusters, the ladies version.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. Which makes me really have to break out my DVDs for the other ones, because I don't have Ghostbusters digitally. Only
man.
the ladies version that I have digitally. So, which is fine by me. I will probably put the DVD on and watch that.
Yeah.
But Warm Bodies, put that in my eyes.
Oh, how'd you like that?
I like
Zombie
that
movie.
film. Yeah, I like. It's not. I mean, it's a zombie movie, but
It's kind of a sweet zombie movie.
it's just he comes back to life, and that's my forte, right? It's like
Spoiler
it's
alert.
a really old movie. It's not that bad of a spoiler. I love that spoiler.
I didn't even make the monkey noise because it was just like, jeez, how easy they just fall out of your
They
mouth.
just fall out of the... Yeah, this guy's...
This is like...
just come right out.
Bloop. Oh, there's the whole movie for you.
Well, it's even called Warm Bodies.
That doesn't
That
give
doesn't
away
give anything
that at
away.
all.
Yeah, that gives nothing away.
Oh, it gave it away for me. It
It came out in 2013.
Yeah, see, a long time ago. But it was still cool. I mean, it was nice. It was cool to see.
It is a cute movie.
Yes, it was a cute movie. We finished season 1 of Manifest. And that just abruptly ended, too. It was like, I think it was like 15 episodes. It was like, all of a sudden something happens, like absolutely nutsoid. And I was like, what the heck happened? And then I'm like, well, let's watch the next one and see what that was. And it was like season 2, episode 1. And I was like, they ended the season like that? I would have quit watching it completely. If
you had to wait an entire season break.
Yes. Oh, that was awful. So, and I don't even, at this point, I don't even remember what it was because we're so far into season 2 now. It was just like, and there's only 2 seasons. So I'm not looking forward to the season finale of this one. If they end it any way they ended the last one, I'm going to be so mad.
Write him a letter.
I'm going to write them a letter. What's
Sternly worded letter.
done. I can't. They've already filmed it. I can't finish. I can't do that. Dang it.
And you blew it.
I did. Should have gone out there beforehand. All right, but it was really good. I am enjoying Manifest because it's kind of it's like telling the future but with a puzzle. You know, how do we figure this out? So pretty nifty. And then I watched the first 3 episodes of Assassination Classroom, and it's an anime, and it's basically this teacher. He's an octopus.
Of course.
Yes, as they are, but he's a faster than lightning octopus, like him.
As
and
per usual.
yes. So and I believe he's magical.
Duh.
I'm not exactly
Well,
sure.
you'd have to be. To be
Why
like
are
that.
you surprised
Right.
by this?
Well, he is, at the end of the year, he is going to destroy the Earth.
Yeah. I mean,
And he
don't we
already
all?
told everybody. He already destroyed the moon. And now he's going to destroy the Earth, and he's told everybody. And
Hey,
but
I mean, he gave advanced warning.
exactly.
Did tell everybody.
Yeah.
Handed out pamphlets or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
Leaflets.
The government wants to keep it under wraps, and he's only agreed to do it. I'm not sure why exactly, but he is now a teacher in this. Do you know the area, like the part of the school where the bad kids go to school? Like, you have the regular school kids in high school, and then you have the bad kids who have to go to this other portable. Or
They
other
just stayed after school and stayed in classrooms.
Well, I
Right.
did homeschool for high school, so I was the bad kid.
You
Yeah.
were the bad kid. I was just about
So
to say that.
basically, the kids where Beth goes to school.
Nope, because I basically watched a lot of PBS during my high school years.
Oh, okay.
I watched
There you
Nancy
go.
the Quilter, Bob Ross, and like Reading Rainbow.
Oh, rock on. You must be watching Jeopardy this week, then.
Heck yeah! LeVar Burton, baby!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, but anyhow, so
How's he
these-
gonna see the screens though?
Oh. Anyhow, so these kids are now
Go ahead.
assigned to assassinate the teacher.
You sure you want to watch that before you start teaching classes,
Yeah,
buddy?
really. I mean,
Well, and here's the thing. He's not allowed to harm the kids. The kids are allowed to try and kill him. And he's aware of it. And so, but he has to be there to teach the kids. And I'm not exactly sure why yet. I can't remember why. There's a reason, but it's loosely based. So, like, okay. So he's really, these kids like try to kill him in one way, and he like teaches them how to do it and change the way they did it in order to get him, differently. Like one kid like put all this poison stuff on a baseball and threw it at him.
like you do.
Like you do, and so as it turns out, the guy's like, dude, I was able to go to the ATM, go to a baseball game, come back, and still be able to tell you threw too slow.
And this is an anime?
It's an anime,
Okay.
and it's on Hulu.
Hulu.
Hulu. And
Hello!
and so the guy, the guy's like, well, here, I went and picked this guy's brain, figure out how you could throw faster, taught him how to throw faster, and, really, like, bonded with these kids that are trying to kill him. So, episode 3, it's very interesting. It's an anime, it's interesting. It is in English. It's not in Japanese, so, but, I thought it was cool. It was a neat little film or show.
Okay.
I'll probably watch some more of it. And that's it. That's all I've been watching. How about you, Joe?
So Olympics like Beth,
Yep.
and not as I haven't paid attention as much because it's starting to get down to where it's hard to find what's live and what isn't.
Yeah, and what
'Cause
you wanted to
we're-
watch? There's
Yeah.
like a lot of basketball on.
There's just a lot of stuff that's like, well, you could watch half of the, even though it says we're gonna watch all these things. We're only
Yeah.
gonna show you a third of each one.
It's-
Okay, great.
Yeah, they're working on
Bad.
it.
We watched Bad Batch. Mm-hmm. I think it's down to like 2 more episodes and it's done for the season. And it's getting good. It's getting good. Just say that. And then I watched a movie kind of by accident on Friday when a friend was over.
Accidental movie viewing.
It was called Grind from like the early 2000s about
Yeah.
a skate. You've seen it?
Yes.
Okay, so Grind is about a kid trying to get on a sponsored skateboard team. He's chasing around this famous skateboarder. There's lots of famous skateboarders in it. And it's a total early 2000s movie.
Yeah.
Complete with soundtrack and wardrobe, all of it.
Joe,
But it was pretty
skatery week.
it was pretty funny to watch because I was like, oh man, I totally remember like seeing these guys all the time on TV, magazines, whatever else. So a little nostalgia blast from the past. And then of course Jungle Cruise in the theater, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we watched all. Crackhead Blue and I watched all the behind the attractions.
Oh, that's on my list.
And as soon as I was finished with them, I'm like, dude, I need to go to Disneyland.
I
like, right
know.
And not go to
Gotta-
jail.
We should all go together.
now. Yeah, I'm not ever gonna try to get behind the attraction again. I just wanted to go to Disneyland.
Well, now you've been behind the attraction of 5 attractions,
Yeah.
so you
True.
don't have to go to Disneyland jail again, Joe.
Right.
Hey, he's
No
saved.
more Disneyland jail.
Hey,
And
that would
speaking
be
of
great.
Disneyland, my dad and my uncle are there now, celebrating my father's birthday.
Jealousy. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Joe's dad.
Hello,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Well, they're probably home now, but whatever. You know what I mean.
But still,
Got it.
They went today.
nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, next week, or this week, actually, this weekend, Suicide Squad. Huh? In theaters and on HBO Max.
And this one's the James Gunn one.
Why
Why am I asking you?
Yes, I think.
Who are you
Yes.
asking?
I'm pretty sure this is the James Gunn one.
You think DJ would know that?
I know. I asked, and then I was like, "Well, that's just throwing a question into the void."
Yeah. Void is. Yeah. Yeah.
Not
Avoid
saying
that.
DJ's a void. He just doesn't know what I'm talking about. So
Right.
there. Yes, it is. Okay,
There.
good.
There you
Thanks.
go.
So that could be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess we'll
so
see
I
how
think
it
it'll be
goes.
fun. Yeah.
I mean, I'm always excited to see some more Harley because she's pretty good.
She is
I
good.
mean, original Harley is always my favorite, but this one is passable. She's getting back to the joy, the insides of Harley.
You mean animated series Harley Quinn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was where she was born. She wasn't in the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great in that.
So, yeah.
Mr. J.
Oh, Joker fish, huh? I don't really like to eat fish.
You know, I used to watch that a long time ago, the animated Batman.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix too, or not Netflix, but Amazon.
Well,
I think.
I love that show.
the gal who voiced it back then, I remember the actress because I used to watch the I'm sorry guys, I used to watch the soap opera Days of Our Lives.
Why are you sorry? Lots
No.
of people watch.
Yes
Lots of
but
people.
I was a young kid.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I used to watch Guiding Light with my grandma.
oh sweet.
Saying
There you go.
elsewhere. What's up?
And
Seriously.
she was a character that was in that. In fact, she was absolutely nuts. One of my favorite characters. In fact, she even had a wedding for her dogs, and just it was the coolest thing.
Nice.
So, but anyway, and so I immediately started watching the Batman series because she left that soap opera and went to that, and I was like, well, I love this
see.
actress, so I'm going to watch this.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Incidentally, the beginning theme of Batman the Animated Series is on my hypes playlist.
Oh, look
Yes.
at you.
Because it hypes me up!
It sure does. So, what else? Oh, box office numbers. Hey, guess who was in number one this weekend?
Was it The Rock?
The
It
Rock.
had to be, yeah.
Yes, The Backside of Water.
Hey.
Yay! Jungle Cruise was named number
they-
one at.
They also had the shout out to Dr. Albert Falls.
Yes, they did.
It made me happy. All the little Jungle Cruise throwaway
All the little
jokes were
stuff.
great.
Oh,
They were good. Really good.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. That's okay. So Jungle Cruise, 35 million, which I
Nice.
thought it would be more.
Well, people still aren't really going out, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for Joe.
I mean, they are, but yeah,
well,
we did.
especially this weekend, because looking at all the numbers, I don't even think it breaks 100
I
million.
think a lot of
the
people
top five.
were out and about doing big things because people are going to have to go back to school soon.
Yeah.
So a lot
that's
of people
true.
were like
Camping.
camping or
Yeah.
visiting.
Oh, yeah,
people,
Doing stuff
so-
they won't be able to do during the school year.
Yep.
Yeah, all the kids go back Monday next week here, in Las Vegas.
Monday.
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 Yeah. So, anyway, Jungle Cruise was number 1. Number 2 was a film called Old. That's
Yeah.
the M. Night Shyamalan.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
Got one. Number 3 was The Green Knight, which is something I wouldn't have even watched anyway.
That looks interesting.
And then number 4 was Black Widow. So 6 million, not bad for Black Widow. Keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, the total gross so far is like $167 million.
Million.
I mean, that's
a lot.
small amount. Poor.
Yeah, I can find that in my couch.
Yeah, I mean, poor
Along with a lot of
Scarlett
dog hair.
Johansson.
She
Poor
is a
gal.
draw.
I feel bad for her. 167 million. You only get a part of that.
Well,
Sorry. Number 5, Stillwater, at 5 million. So
is that the Matt Damon one?
I don't know which one that one.
Yeah, okay,
is.
hold on. I did it again.
You did it again.
I think it is. Do. Matt Damon. Mm-hmm.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Okay,
Cool.
well, good job, Matt Damon's movie.
Yeah, 5 million, not bad. Okay, so who do we want to pick from our alphabet movie soup?
So that's going to be a bit difficult, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Amy Magura, I hope I said that right.
This was something
She
I talked to
had
Joe about.
she had a few films.
But
quite
have
a
any
few.
of us seen any of them?
Probably not.
I saw one. It was called Skater Girl.
Oh my god.
Okay, so if you're asking people to make a list of
Yes.
movies,
Yes.
and we've all only seen one movie, and it were the same movie,
Right?
that's not a hugely inclusive list.
That's not how lists work.
Now I know, right? Now the actress that had a ton of movies, like a ton, like I mean, much like any, say maybe even The Rock, like
Okay.
as many movies or if not more,
Yeah.
was Wahida Rehman. She played who did she play? I think she played the queen.
Hold on. Oh my goodness.
Like the politician they went to see?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that was like the queen.
Yeah. She was in a ton of movies, but they were all Indian.
Yeah.
So none we've
So
ever seen.
I propose that we either just randomly pull a name, or we do somebody from Jungle Cruise, and yeah.
Yeah, because just because it's really hard when we watch these really indie films made in different countries that we don't know any of the actors. And
Yeah.
it's not because we don't want to know the actors. It's
just we haven't
because
seen their
we
movies.
haven't seen
Yeah.
their movies.
Okay, so the guy who owned the parrot.
Yeah, I was gonna say Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti is always a good choice.
Well, I don't think we've done him before.
I don't think we have.
There we go.
Paul, how would you spell that?
Paul.
No, I got the Paul. I
I
can
think it's
spell Paul.
Giamatti, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's that easy.
I didn't hear Say it. Do it again.
Giamatti. Paul Giamatti.
Giamatti. Okay.
I
Paul
was
Giamatti.
right. Ooh.
Good job. That's good job.
Thanks.
Hey, and just remember, I'm not teaching English anymore. It's biology and political science. No. Duh.
Physical science.
Physical science.
What?
See?
Oh my god. Announced Paul Giamatti will be in San Andreas 2.
San Andreas too.
Yes.
I am so excited by this. Ooh.
I never even saw the first one.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
No way.
Yeah, it's got The Rock in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got The Rock and every disaster movie trope available. You gotta watch it. You gotta put it in your eyes. It's got
It's
the
really
scientist
good.
no one listens to. It's got the broken family. It's got the broken family tragedy. It's got everything.
It's got The Rock.
The plucky comic relief kid. It does have The Rock. It's got The Rock wet. It's got lots of stuff. You gotta watch San Andreas.
The Rock wet.
Spends a lot of time in the water. And crashing helicopters. I mean, what could you not watch about that?
I mean,
Everybody watch San Andreas.
does
Also,
it have sharks?
I think it might.
Okay.
It's
all right.
earthquake.
Oh.
It's earthquake physics is questionable at best, but it's so fun. It's like it's definitely a disaster movie bingo game.
The disaster movie sequel reminds me that Outbreak 2 is a thing now.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, Outbreak 2.
Goodness.
Yeah. That was part of the sequel thing. That
Sorry to go off on a San Andreas.
That's fine.
Okay, that's okay.
You clearly like it.
It's so bad good.
Bad good. I like bad good movies.
You'll enjoy this one.
All right.
Anyway,
I'll let you know.
So, Paul Giamatti.
there you go.
Yes.
Paul Giamatti.
Way to
we
go,
go.
That's our
champ.
guy.
Yay! So
That's
if you
our
have a
guy.
Paul Giamatti film that you want to say you like, let us know. 512 Podcast. Or shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Yay.
Yes.
Insta Jam.
Insta-jamsies.
That's it.
The Instagrams.
Now it's time to plug something.
Didn't we want to talk about the Ghostbusters trailer?
Oh, did I skip over trailers?
You did, right over it.
Look at that. I did. I should have put Ghostbusters right in there. Darn it!
Clearly not excited about it.
Seriously. it's-
Clearly not. I mean, holy mackerel.
It looks so good, guys.
It does. It does. I was at work and I was like, hold the phone, everybody. I was holding the
I was
phone.
also at work.
I was like,
And I-
y'all can wait for 3 minutes or
We're
however
like
long
2.5 minutes because this is getting real.
Yep.
And it got real.
Yes.
Yeah, they showed it to us before the Jungle Cruise. And
On the big screen.
the only thing that looked new to me, it probably had a lot more new stuff that I don't recall, but some of the proton pack stuff looked like it was new footage that they had
Yes.
thrown together. So I was like, ooh, that looks pretty good, actually.
You didn't see the part where they were down in the cave?
Yeah.
And there was the big statue of what may well be Gozer.
I don't recall that.
Oh,
I might have been looking down. I might have been dumping jalapenos on my popcorn at that
man,
point.
You gotta put that trailer in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
And the rock and the dog chasing them.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw the dog,
It-
and I was like, ooh.
I sent
yeah.
my mom a text because in the original Ghostbusters, the doorman who's like, there was a bear in his apartment, which always makes me laugh. I sent my mom a text that said, there was a bear in the Walmart, and she didn't get it. And then I sent her the trailer. She's all, oh, yeah, that's great.
I'll have to watch it with Crackhead Blue on the TV.
Yes,
I'm
do.
like, is that bear Sigourney Weaver or is it?
I don't know. And then at the end, Ray answers the phone.
Yes, from the bookstore.
Yeah, there's
It was
just-
Ray?
Yeah, Ray's a cop.
Yep. Yep.
Oh. It sounded like Bill Murray to me.
No, it was
No,
Ray.
that was Ray.
Okay.
We're closed.
Yep. And then, Janine.
Yes.
Yeah, seeing Janine was great.
Yep.
So,
She walked on screen and Crackhead Blue was like, "Aw."
oh, yay. And they said Egon's name, which just made me really happy. Because in all of the previous stuff, they had alluded to him. They showed his Spangler jumpsuit and everything. But they said Egon was out here for a reason. And I was like, yes!
Yep.
Then the vintage commercial.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are ready to believe you.
Yeah, great stuff.
Good
great
stuff. Good stuff. I'm very excited. I cannot
too.
wait. I cannot wait.
Thanksgiving.
Next year though, right?
No, it's
Thanksgiving.
November.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yep.
November 11th.
November 11th. Oh, okay, that's better because in the trailer it said Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but it was
Oh,
the
that's
first
Thanksgiving
the
season.
first big trailer of
Okay.
the year where they just go broad strokes where they're like, it's in that 11 month.
That's right. Yeah.
So they'll give us a real date, air quotes, closer to.
Oh, so it really is in November,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah. November 11th, even.
November 11th.
There you go.
Yay. Cool. Well, there
All
you
right,
have
so,
it.
yeah,
That's the
there you
movie
have it.
trailer. That's it. All right.
All right.
Plug something now. Let's plug it. Big Chacho's Standard Tattoo Parlor over there in San Diego. It's Chula Vista, actually, right down the street from San Diego. He's a tattoo artist. He does our wonderful artwork, and he's amazing. He's a really super nice guy. He knows sign language. Would you believe it? He has a new daughter.
Hooray!
Yay.
Yay.
New human.
Yep.
New
And
human.
Penny and I are the fairy godparents. So, would you believe?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So,
Are you the Fairly Odd Parents?
yes.
Yeah, Tip, he's definitely Cosmo.
Maybe a little.
I could see Penny being Wanda.
Yep. So yeah, that's he's doing very well. I think he's still booking January, but I think he's moving on to February next year too. So like, I think it's one of those things.
As soon as you have an idea, book now.
Yeah, book it now. Go to if you go to our Instagram page, I tag him and everything. So you will see. Check him out on the Instagram. You'll see all his great stuff. So
Yeah.
I wrote a book called The Nerda-in-Law. Looking forward to a surge in sales here pretty soon because Coda International is doing an expose on the book in their
Cool.
in their
Get some exposure. That's good.
in their international newsletter thing.
Cool.
So yeah,
Nice, man.
that'd be fun. So I wrote an article for that, and they're like gonna put that out there for us, which would be neat.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's
Way
see.
to go, author guy.
Thank you. Joey Flair, she does some of our opening music. She has an album. It's at joeyflair.bandcamp.com, and that's joeyflare.bandcamp.com. And Joe, you want to plug something?
Yeah. I will plug my Twitch channel as usual. You can find me 3 nights a week, Tuesday through Thursday, and sometimes on Sunday at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. You can follow the channel. You can get alerts when I go live. Have a great time. We play games. We tell stories. It's fun. Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Cool.
Beth, did you want to?
Sure, I'll give one more shout out to our buddy Courtney's puppy rescue. She works with cleft palate, cleft lip, special needs puppies, and you can find her on the Facebooks and I think also the Instagrams, Text for Clefts, and she's doing good work. She's got a fuzzy Frenchie right now, which I've never seen a long-haired French bulldog before, but this guy named Boyd is he's stupid cute.
Aww.
So go check him out. She's always very good about posting the pictures so that everyone can see the precious little faces. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Courtney, for the good work that you're doing over at Text for Clefs. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it through the show, and it was a long one. Sorry.
Wow.
But, yeah, it's a long.
You had a lot to say.
So this has been thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We will thank everybody now. Starting as per usual with our Patreon members, Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher J.M. Strauss, Sean, Blue, who we'll thank later, Wendy, and James. Thanks, guys. We'd like to thank Big Checho, who is a very talented art man and just a genuinely great human being. So thanks for being you. We'd like to thank Joey Flair, who's fantastic. She does our beautiful intro. Thanks so very much, lady. Also, her album name is Sauce Drawer, which I think is great. We will thank the cast. So that's DJ over there. Thanks, Deej. That's Joe over there. Thanks, Joe.
Hello.
I'm Beth right here.
Thanks, Beth.
Thanks, Beth.
Oh.
Thank you, Beth.
We will thank the beautiful ladies behind the scenes who keep us sane throughout the week, and this week has been a crazy one, so thank you very much. The lovely Miss Blue, Dorothy, that's my mom, and also the fabulous Miss Penny. Thank you so much, ladies. You are the wind beneath our wings. But most of all, we would like to thank you, the listener, because if you weren't listening, we'd be talking to ourselves, and that's kind of sad. So, thanks very much for tuning in. Make sure that you wash your hands, wear a mask if your area says to. I mean, be safe. This Delta variant, yeesh.
Yeah.
And be excellent to each other. Most non-heinous.
Sorry, in layman's terms, yours was zappy.
Internet movie databeth is on the case.